Imagine standing at the edge of a vast mountain range. Ahead lies your greatest potential, the heights you've always dreamed of reaching. But to scale those peaks, you must first become unstoppable. And let me tell you this, being unstoppable is not about having superhuman strength or perfect conditions. It's about mastering the fundamentals that set extraordinary achievers apart. First, it all starts with a vision. Clarity is power. What do you want and why do you want it? The clearer your vision, the stronger your drive. A ship without a destination is lost, no matter how strong the sails or favorable the winds. Define your destination and let it fuel you every single day. Second, discipline is your secret weapon. Show me a person with discipline and I'll show you someone on the path to greatness. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's saying no to short-term temptations in favor of long-term victories. Third, let's talk about resilience. Life will knock you down. You'll face challenges, failures, and moments when quitting seems easier. But remember this, the difference between those who give up and those who rise lies in resilience. Bounce back. Use every setback as a stepping stone to move higher. Fourth, adopt a growth mindset. Believe that you can improve no matter where you're starting from. Seek out knowledge. Invest in yourself. Remember, the most dangerous place to be is thinking you already know it all. Keep learning, keep growing, and you'll keep evolving. Fifth, your environment matters. You cannot soar with eagles if you're surrounded by turkeys. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, inspire you, and hold you to a higher standard. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Sixth, the power of habits cannot be overstated. Success is not built in a day, it's built daily. What you do consistently matters more than what you do occasionally. Make excellence a habit. Start small, but stay consistent, and watch those small actions create massive change. Seventh, never lose your hunger or humility. Hunger keeps you striving for greatness, while humility keeps you grounded. Be grateful for what you have, but always seek to improve, to grow, and to contribute more to the world. And finally, take inspired action. You can have all the knowledge, all the plans, and all the vision in the world, but nothing happens without action. Move forward, even if the path isn't clear. Momentum breeds confidence, and confidence turns dreams into reality. Becoming unstoppable is not a gift, it's a choice. It's about showing up for yourself every single day, regardless of the circumstances. Define your vision, build your discipline, stay resilient, and take action with the courage to fail and the determination to rise. Because when you become unstoppable, the world doesn't stand a chance against you. I am talking about B. Everything great begins with a clear and compelling vision. Vision is the compass that directs your energy, time, and focus. Without it, you wander aimlessly, reacting to life instead of creating it. A strong vision is not just a wish or a vague idea, it's a vivid and detailed picture of the life you want to build, the person you want to become, and the impact you want to make. To cultivate this vision, start by asking yourself powerful questions. What do you truly want? Not what society expects, not what others think you should do, but what sets your soul on fire. Picture it with clarity, imagine the details, the sounds, the feelings, and the people involved. Write it down, because a vision that is not written is just a dream. When you put pen to paper, you give your vision life and begin the process of making it real. Your vision should challenge you, inspire you, and even scare you a little. It should be so compelling that it pulls you out of bed in the morning and fuels you through the toughest days. But a vision isn't just about looking outward, it's also about looking inward. Who do you need to become to make this vision a reality? What skills, habits, and mindset do you need to cultivate to bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to go? Strong vision is dynamic, not static. It evolves as you grow, as your understanding deepens, and as your circumstances change. This doesn't mean you abandon it when challenges arise. Instead, you refine it, making it even stronger and more aligned with your core values. Your vision becomes the lens through which you filter your decisions, ensuring that every choice you make aligns with the future you're building. It's not enough to simply have a vision, you must connect with it daily. Visualize it, feel it, and remind yourself of why it matters. This connection keeps your vision alive, giving you the energy and resolve to overcome obstacles, make sacrifices, and stay on the path, even when it gets hard. Discipline is the foundation upon which all success is built. It's not flashy, and it's not always fun, but it's the quiet force that separates those who dream from those who achieve. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the commitment to show up consistently, regardless of circumstances, emotions, or distractions. To master discipline, you must first understand its role in your life. Think of it as the bridge between your goals and your results. It's easy to set goals, anyone can do that. But reaching those goals requires daily, intentional effort. Discipline is what transforms fleeting motivation into long-lasting habits. It keeps you moving forward when the excitement fades and the challenges grow. The key to building discipline is starting small. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Focus on small, manageable actions that you can commit to consistently. Over time, these small actions compound into significant results. For example, waking up 30 minutes earlier each day might not seem like much, but over a year, it adds up to an extra 7.5 days of focused time to work on your dreams. Discipline also requires a clear understanding of your priorities. You can't say yes to everything and expect to stay on course. Learn to say no to distractions, to short-term temptations, and to anything that doesn't align with your vision. This is not about deprivation, it's about alignment. Each time you choose discipline over ease, you strengthen your ability to stay focused and build momentum. But discipline is not just about doing, it's also about preparation. Plan your days, your weeks, and your months with intention. When you plan ahead, you reduce the chances of being derailed by indecision or procrastination. Make your environment work for you by removing distractions and setting up systems that make it easier to stick to your commitments. Discipline is a muscle, and like any muscle, it grows stronger with use. The more you practice it, the easier it becomes. And the more disciplined you are in one area of your life, the more it spills over into other areas. You'll find that success breeds success, and each small victory builds your confidence and determination to keep going. Understand that discipline is not about being perfect. You will have days when you slip up, and that's okay. What matters is that you don't let one misstep turn into a pattern. Learn from it, recommit, and get back on track. Discipline is about progress, not perfection, and every step you take brings you closer to becoming unstoppable. Resilience is your ability to endure, adapt, and grow stronger in the face of challenges, setbacks, and failures. It's not about avoiding adversity, it's about thriving in spite of it. Life will test you, it's not a matter of if, but when. Resilience is what allows you to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward, no matter how hard you're hit. The first step in developing resilience is understanding that setbacks are a natural part of any journey. Success is rarely a straight line. The road is often filled with twists, turns, and unexpected obstacles. Embrace this reality instead of resisting it. When you see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, you shift your perspective from victim to victor. Each setback becomes a stepping stone, a lesson that equips you for the next phase of your journey. Resilience also requires emotional mastery. It's about staying calm and centered in the storm, not allowing fear, anger, or frustration to dictate your actions. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, it means acknowledging them, processing them, and then channeling them into constructive action. The more you practice this, the more you'll build emotional strength, which is at the core of resilience. Another critical element of resilience is adaptability. The world is constantly changing, and rigidity is the enemy of progress. Be willing to adjust your approach when things don't go as planned. Flexibility is not a sign of weakness, it's a strength that allows you to find solutions where others see dead ends. The more adaptable you are, the more equipped you'll be to handle whatever comes your way. Resilience also comes from a deep well of inner strength, and this strength is cultivated through self-care. You can't weather life's storms if you're running on empty. Prioritize your physical health through proper nutrition, exercise, and rest. Nurture your mental and emotional well-being through mindfulness, reflection, and connection with others. When you take care of yourself, you fortify your ability to bounce back stronger. Surrounding yourself with a supportive network is another pillar of resilience. No one succeeds entirely on their own. Lean on those who encourage you, challenge you, and remind you of your potential when you're feeling low. Resilient people know how to seek help, accept it, and use it to propel themselves forward. Resilience is built on a foundation of purpose. When you have a strong sense of why you're doing what you're doing, it becomes easier to endure the tough times. Purpose gives you the stamina to keep going when the road gets rough, the patience to persist when progress is slow, and the courage to face whatever comes your way. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and potential are not fixed. They can be developed with effort, learning, and perseverance. This mindset is the cornerstone of personal and professional growth because it allows you to see every challenge as an opportunity and every setback as a lesson. With a growth mindset, you become less focused on where you are now and more excited about where you can go. The first step in adopting a growth mindset is to embrace the power of yet. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I can't do this yet. This simple shift in language reframes your struggles as part of a learning process, not as a limitation. It reminds you that mastery is a journey, not a destination, and that every expert started as a beginner. Failure is another critical aspect of the growth mindset. Most people fear failure and avoid risks to protect their egos. But when you adopt a growth mindset, you realize that failure is not the opposite of success, it's a vital part of it. Each misstep teaches you something valuable, whether it's a new approach, a skill you need to develop, or an insight about yourself. The only true failure is the failure to learn. Feedback also plays a crucial role in growth. A fixed mindset views feedback as criticism, something to be feared or avoided. But a growth mindset welcomes feedback as a gift. It's an opportunity to gain new perspectives and insights that can help you improve. Even difficult feedback becomes valuable when you approach it with curiosity and a willingness to learn. A growth mindset thrives on challenges. Instead of shying away from difficulties, seek them out. Challenges stretch you, push you out of your comfort zone, and force you to develop new skills and strategies. The more you take on challenges, the more confident and capable you become. Remember, growth and comfort never coexist. You must choose one. Cultivating a love for learning is another hallmark of the growth mindset. Read widely, explore new subjects, and seek out experiences that expand your horizons. Be curious about the world and about yourself. Ask questions, seek answers, and don't be afraid to admit when you don't know something. A growth mindset is fueled by the endless pursuit of knowledge and understanding. It's also important to recognize the role of effort in achieving success. People with a fixed mindset often believe that talent alone determines outcomes. But the truth is, effort is the great equalizer. Persistent, focused effort over time leads to remarkable results. When you adopt a growth mindset, you stop viewing effort as a burden and start seeing it as the path to mastery. Surround yourself with others who embody a growth mindset. Their attitudes and approaches will inspire and encourage you. Engage in conversations that challenge your thinking and learn from those who have walked the path before you. Growth is contagious, and being around people who embrace it will elevate your own mindset. The people you spend the most time with have a profound impact on your mindset, habits, and trajectory in life. They can either lift you up or drag you down, inspire you or discourage you, push you toward your goals or pull you away from them. That's why one of the most critical steps in becoming unstoppable is carefully choosing your circle of influence. Start by evaluating the relationships in your life. Ask yourself, who are the people I spend the most time with, and how do they influence me? Are they encouraging, positive, and growth-oriented? Do they challenge you to reach higher, or do they hold you back with negativity, doubt, or complacency? Be honest in your assessment, because the answers to these questions can reveal whether your environment is helping or hindering your progress. Once you've identified the influences in your life, focus on surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. Seek out those who are ahead of you in the areas you want to grow. These are mentors, coaches, or peers who can offer guidance, share their experiences, and push you to think bigger. When you're around people who have already achieved what you aspire to, their mindset and habits begin to rub off on you. Equally important is finding peers who share your hunger for growth. These are individuals who may be on a similar journey, striving to improve, learn, and achieve. They become your accountability partners, your sounding boards, and your sources of mutual encouragement. Together, you build momentum that's hard to stop. But surrounding yourself with the right people isn't just about finding those who can help you, it's also about removing or limiting the influence of those who drain you. Negative, toxic, or stagnant relationships can sap your energy and stifle your progress. This doesn't mean you need to cut people out of your life entirely, but it does mean setting boundaries to protect your focus and emotional well-being. Relationships are not just about what you can gain, they're also about what you can give. Be the kind of person others want to be around. Bring value, encouragement, and positivity to the table. When you uplift others, you create an environment of mutual support and growth that benefits everyone involved. Never underestimate the power of collective energy. When you're in the company of motivated, driven individuals, their energy becomes contagious. It pushes you to rise to their level and reminds you of what's possible. Surrounding yourself with the right people isn't just about networking, it's about creating a support system that helps you stay on track, remain inspired, and keep moving forward no matter what challenges arise. Success is not a single, monumental event. It's the result of small, consistent actions repeated over time. The habits you build and practice daily shape the person you become and the outcomes you achieve. Embracing daily habits of success is about taking control of your routine, focusing on the things that matter most, and making incremental progress every single day. Start by recognizing the power of compounding. Small actions may seem insignificant in the moment, but over time they accumulate to create extraordinary results. Imagine saving just 1% of your income or improving your skill by 1% each day. While the change may be invisible at first, over weeks, months, and years, the impact becomes undeniable. This principle works both ways. Positive habits build momentum toward success, while negative habits compound toward failure. The key to building successful habits is clarity and intention. Begin with a clear understanding of your goals and identify the specific actions that will move you closer to them. Break your goals into small, manageable steps and focus on executing those steps daily. For example, if your goal is to write a book, your habit might be to write 500 words every morning. If your goal is improved fitness, your habit could be a 30-minute workout each day. The key is consistency over intensity. Habits thrive on routine. Create a structure for your day that supports your priorities. Morning routines are especially powerful because they set the tone for the rest of the day. Use the first hour of your morning to focus on high-impact activities like exercise, journaling, reading, or planning your day. These actions prime your mind and body for success and help you stay aligned with your vision. Tracking your habits is another essential step. What gets measured gets managed. Use a journal, app, or simple checklist to monitor your progress. Tracking not only keeps you accountable, but also provides tangible evidence of your growth. Each check mark, no matter how small, reinforces your commitment and motivates you to keep going. Resilience is also part of building habits. There will be days when life gets in the way, when motivation wanes, or when you simply fall short. The key is not to let one missed day turn into 2 or 3. If you slip, get back on track immediately. Progress is more about persistence than perfection. So understand that habits are not just about productivity, they're about identity. When you consistently act in alignment with your goals, you start to see yourself differently. Writing every day doesn't just make you someone who writes, it makes you a writer. Exercising daily doesn't just improve your fitness, it makes you an athlete. This shift in identity strengthens your commitment and fuels your progress. Embracing daily habits of success is not about drastic changes or superhuman willpower. It's about making small, intentional choices every day that bring you closer to the person you want to become. To become unstoppable, you must maintain a delicate balance between ambition and humility. This is where staying hungry and staying humble come into play. Hunger fuels your desire to grow, improve, and achieve more. Humility ensures that you remain grounded, focused on the journey, and open to continuous learning. Together, they create a powerful force that keeps you moving forward without becoming complacent or arrogant. Staying hungry means never settling. It's the drive to keep pushing even when you've achieved a certain level of success. Successful people are not satisfied with good enough because they know there's always another level to reach. The hunger to achieve more, to grow, to evolve is what keeps you motivated when others might rest on their laurels. But hunger isn't just about ambition or chasing more, it's about consistently seeking improvement in everything you do. It's about staying eager to learn, to do better, and to expand your abilities. The danger of success is complacency. Once you achieve a goal, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking you've arrived and stop pushing yourself. But the most successful people know that they must stay hungry for growth, not for more accolades or material rewards. They seek progress, not perfection. Hunger is the drive to keep learning, to stay curious, and to consistently raise the bar. At the same time, stay humble. Humility is the ability to recognize that no matter how far you've come, there's always more to learn. It's the recognition that you are not the finished product and that everyone, regardless of their level of success, has room for growth. Humility keeps you open to feedback, criticism, and new perspectives. When you stay humble, you realize that your journey is not about proving you're better than others, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Humility also keeps you grounded when success comes your way. It prevents arrogance and entitlement from creeping in. Humility is not about thinking less of yourself, it's about thinking of yourself less. It's about recognizing that your achievements are not solely the result of your efforts, but also the contributions of others who've helped, supported, and guided you along the way. Humble people acknowledge the role of their mentors, colleagues, and even competitors in their success. Stay hungry. Stay humble means to balance the drive to achieve with a commitment to serving others and learning from them. It's about understanding that your success is part of a bigger picture. You remain hungry for personal growth and success, but you do so with gratitude, respect, and a deep awareness that humility is a key ingredient in the recipe for lasting achievement. Staying hungry ensures that you're always striving for more, but staying humble ensures that you never forget where you came from or the value of others in your journey. It's a combination that makes you not only unstoppable, but also wise and respected on your path to greatness. Taking inspired action is the final and perhaps most crucial element of becoming unstoppable. It's one thing to have a vision, to develop discipline, and to build resilience. It's another to actually take the necessary steps to bring that vision to life. Inspired action is not just about going through the motions, it's about moving with purpose, energy, and clarity. It's the bridge between intention and manifestation. The first step in taking inspired action is to break your goals down into clear, manageable steps. Without a plan of action, your dreams remain intangible. You must transform your vision into concrete tasks that you can tackle daily. This means identifying what you need to do right now, today, not tomorrow, not next week. The key to inspired action is not waiting for the perfect moment or for motivation to magically appear. It's about acting with what you have, where you are. Inspired action requires a sense of urgency and decisiveness. Indecision is the enemy of progress. Every day you spend procrastinating is a day lost. So instead of overthinking or doubting your abilities, take the first step, however small it may seem. Taking action creates momentum, and momentum creates confidence. The more you act, the more you move forward, and the more you believe in your ability to succeed. It's also essential to align your actions with your core values and vision. Inspired action isn't about doing everything that comes your way, it's about doing what truly matters. Every action you take should bring you closer to your ultimate goals, and each decision should be rooted in your deeper purpose. When your actions align with your purpose, they have more power, energy, and impact. Another key to inspired action is adaptability. Sometimes the first course of action won't yield the results you expect. But taking action doesn't mean you have to be rigid in your approach. If something isn't working, adapt, adjust, and keep going. The ability to pivot and modify your actions based on feedback or changing circumstances is what keeps you moving forward when things don't go as planned. Inspired action also requires a deep trust in yourself. You must believe in your ability to figure things out along the way. The road to success is rarely linear. There will be obstacles, detours, and even failures. But when you take inspired action, you trust that each challenge holds a lesson and each setback is part of the process. Remember that inspired action is not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Focus on what moves the needle, not on busy work. Prioritize high-impact activities that align with your long-term vision and eliminate distractions that keep you from doing what matters most. When you take inspired action, you move forward with confidence, clarity, and purpose. Inspired action is the force that turns potential into reality. It's the act of making things happen, not waiting for them to happen. It's the key to turning your dreams into tangible results and ultimately becoming unstoppable.